Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new weekly tutorial, and this week I want to explain how to do really basic bases with that they can look quite nice. They can look quite good. So here we have these two sisters of battle. They have just these bases with a very basic texture. And we are going to work just with that, not adding more texture. So just how to transform this. This can be a very simple and base, a very, I will say, a very basic base that we normally had, we used to use in the 90s. So I did follow this process when I want to create a little bit the bases that I have on my Chaos Army that used to be just Goblin Green with the flock they used to sell at that period in time. So what we are going to do, we are going to start applying Caliban Green. Okay, have it here. I will apply a big brush and try to play it quite thin. So I really, what I do is I put my brush into water, into clean water, or in that case so that you can also use dirt water where you will not contaminate anything. And so I try to paint with the paint very thin. When you have a lot of texture, you really need to water down the paint to really cover the spaces between the texture. No, so we apply this. Okay, you can see I will do it because it's quite. You see that it's very thin. So if I apply it, for example, here, you see it's quite thin paint. Okay, this base was, all the miniature was primed in white previously, as you see. Okay, and then I will do the other base. I will do two bases just to show you. It's quite an easy technique. The only thing that can take a little bit of time is that you need to wait until this first color is dry before applying the next color. So we are going to do that. Of course, this will not take you a lot of time. And to be fair, I did repaint this. It was the only occasion that I repaint a lot of my miniatures, a lot of my old miniatures, just to do this thing. And I did that in just one afternoon. So this is what I do. Okay, we wait until this dry, and I will be back once this dries. Okay, sorry, I have this. Once the green is done, like here, now we are going to use dark brown, and I like to use Real Height for that. Okay, and we are going to do some spots with brown. You can do also the other way around and do spots on green. It doesn't matter, to be fair. So we are going to put brown, and maybe I will do. So we can go like that. And we just leave. And do, for example, here in this feet. Okay. Right, you don't need to go down. We can leave it like that, for example. We can put a little bit more brown maybe in the back. Again, I also use water to thin down the paint. Okay, we can leave it like that. Okay, here we have one. We are going to do another one here. Example, we can do it like that. We can also do this here. Okay, so we can leave it like that. We let it dry before doing the next step. So once the brown and the dark green is dry, we are going to start doing some dry brushes. So I will start applying more from brown on the brown part. Okay. So this is going to be the first dry brush, and we try to be a little bit precise. So we don't want to go into the green part. So I will use one of my old brushes, the ones that have been spoiled before. This one you can go quite heavy. Okay. I'm going to do. The thing that you don't have to be too careful is with the feet. This is why I do the bases before doing the miniature. Okay. We can be quite heavy. When I was doing this on painted miniatures, I had to be much more careful, but in that case, okay, first we're going to do the other one. You can see this is quite heavy, but there is so much texture that this should be okay. Okay. And to be fair, it's not very dry what I'm using here. I'm just removing a little bit the excess of paint and not applying too much pressure. So once this is done, I'm going to be sure that this dry before doing the next step. So I will go into the green part. I will use a color like Warstone Glow. Okay. I will go for some vibrant green. You can go for, you can do this, or you can go for some more pale greens, but I will use this one in the case. Okay. Again, we follow the same technique. We go applying very little pressure on the green part, and it's good that we have this darker line between the two colors. Okay, we try not to go out of the area that we want to dry brush. And more than a dry brush, it's more like painting without applying too much pressure. Okay, we're going to do the same on that one. This week I'm just going for a very easy example on how to do. This is just a way to review bases that are very simple from the past, if you want to do that, or very easy, straightforward way to do bases. Okay. Again, we wait that the green we applied is dry. I will change my brush. I'll change something more like that. No. Now I will go for. We'll go back to the brown. Now we can use a color that's almost orange. I will use Tau Aqua in that case. Okay. Tau Light Aqua. You can use any aqua or even a dark flesh tone can work for that. This one you want to dry it well. Always start very soft, and you always can then go change to heavier. So as you see, this is just a little bit touch. It will just okay. Okay. Right. and we go back to the green, and this time we can use any. You can go in two directions. I will show you two colors that you can use. You can go for a vibrant green and use mood green, but you can go for something that is less vibrant, and you can use, let me see if I find a color like this one, Lauren Forest, more greenish, or you can use even Gretchen green. Okay, I will use, in that case I will use the one that I had used before, and it's more, I will use more on the goblin green, very little, on the glow green, very little. This one you want to be very smooth. Okay, just like that. I don't want really to glow too much. Okay. Just, and this is just a way to do bases that were not interesting, to make them stand out a little bit more. And this will be, yeah, this is all for now. So this is how the bases are looking like. Okay, here we have one, here we have the other one. Very simple and quite straightforward, but they give a little bit more than just paint flat green bases or something like that. So yeah, this week I went for a very easy tutorial, something quite straightforward. I don't have too much time this weekend, so I decided to go for something easier, fast that I can show you. And yeah, please let me know what do you think. Leave your comment below, like if you like it, subscribe if you don't subscribe it. And if you want to support this channel and keep enjoying tutorials and keep seeing tutorials from different miniatures and also some tips and all my content, you can you just can support me by subscribing, or you can support further in my channel giving some support in Patreon. I have a Patreon account, you can find it in the link below. And yeah, as usual, that's all for now. So thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.